Hello, team. One more episode of Creative English. This is a quick one. So, it was Carnaval here in Brazil, which means nobody is studying, but it also means that I didn't have class with my students on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning. So, I did my seasonal review this week. And as you can see, we had fun on Carnaval as well. It was Lisa's first bloquinho. She had a lot of fun. And we're going to be looking at those three times that we saw: present, past, future. If you have a specific doubt about one of them, I recommend going to the specific PDF. I think it's 2, 4, and 6, but I need to check. And today we're just going to go over the main idea from each of those classes. And the conversational topics will be about Carnaval. So let's see what we've got. As a warm up, what was the theme of your Carnaval? Some people here in Brazil, they like to go to the streets, go out and have a lot of fun. Some people like to travel with their family. Some people like to rest at home. Others like to catch up on some business stuff that they might have been putting off. So, what was the theme of your Carnaval? Either way, prepare a story to share. And here we go. Remembering the three times. We start with the present just because it's the first time that we see, and it's the foundation for the other ones, at least the way that English is structured. And the big idea is that the simple will be focusing on general facts, while the continuous will focus on actions. I made a little bit of commentary here. Soraya makes an excellent chicken pie. She does. It's an excellent chicken pie. It was supposed to last us about a week, and it lasted 2 days, I think. I like pancakes. I like pancakes now. I like pancakes tomorrow. I like pancakes in general. So the traffic in Belo Horizonte is horrible. It is. Notice that I agreed using is here, but here when we do not have an auxiliary, do. So remember that beginning English lesson that you have where you say, instead of saying, oh, do you like sushi? I like. No, none of that. I do. So that's where it comes from. Continuous is the opposite. Just like we say Soraya makes an excellent chicken pie, always, I could say that Soraya is making an excellent chicken pie right now. So we are finally watching the last season of The Sopranos in these last two examples. This does not mean that I have a book open. So it's recommended to me. I'm reading a book in Portuguese, just like you should be reading a book in English. Torto Arado. I've been enjoying it so far. Thank you, Mr. Marcelinho, for the recommendation. Mean I have the book open. It means around now I am reading. Same thing with the final season of The Sopranos. It has taken us a year, but we are watching the final season. So, quick exercise to get you to practice both the continuous. What are you doing? Oh, I am teaching. I am filming this. It doesn't have to be just about you. Ozzy is sleeping in the corner. Lise is having fun at school. And 3 ways that you would describe yourself just to practice the simple. I am a teacher. I'm American. I am a happy person. I like pancakes, as I said. So just simple sentences just to feel that difference. Next up, we have the past. Same idea. We have the simple form that focuses on facts. If you want to be even more specific, remember, for it to be the past, it's a past fact at a specific time. Just be careful with the word specific. It's a very large specific. When I was younger, it counts as specific. It's just because we will see the present perfect in a few weeks. But so past simple, we had fun during Carnaval, at the movies, on the beach. It can be implied for the conversation, from the conversation, or it can be very specific and exclusive. So he didn't play soccer on Friday. He didn't play soccer this weekend. Mistake I hear a lot: not didn't played. Remember, the didn't already tells me it's in the past. We do not need this ed. Did you go to the streets on Carnaval? Did you go out? So the auxiliaries in English are to facilitate communication. That's why we put them at the beginning. It already gives us enough information and lets us not have to conjugate the verb. Remember, English is it's a lazy language, and I mean this in the best possible way. It tries to make it so that you have to do the least amount of work. So since I have that did, I can just leave that go here. Continuous focuses on an action. It should answer when this happened. I was sleeping when my alarm rang. We were not traveling this weekend. Or sometimes it will answer while. So I was stretching while watching the movie. Now, with the past, we will introduce a third form, which is the perfect form. Whenever you hear the word perfect, I want you to imagine before. So I had already seen the movie before that time I watched it. They had never been to Campos do Jordão before this vacation. Sydney had always wanted a dog. Now he has one. This is Kaiser, a very cool dog. Now he has one. He cannot say that he had always wanted a dog anymore because now he has one. Well, actually, I'm sorry. He would say he had always wanted a dog until the day he got a dog. So this is just a quick little activity that can get you to use all three. No, I was walking in the street when I saw an abandoned dog. I had always wanted one. So you practice all three. You can imagine like a TV series. So this was happening when this happens, and then it goes back and 24 hours earlier. This had happened. Future time, we go into more detail in the specific future PDF, but here we're going to go over the difference between going to and will. So think about it this way. Going to is lighter. It's more informal. It has less commitment attached to it. It's the type of word you would use in your day-to-day conversation. We're going to have fun, hopefully. Oh, I am going to go to the gym later. I don't know. What are you, and going to go does exist. That is the going to form. If you say, I'm going to the Bahamas, it's actually the present continuous, not going to. But what are you going to do this weekend? No, it's just conversation with your coworkers. I won't teach on Friday. I'm already telling you I will not be in front of my computer. I will go to the gym later. Now I believe you. You're gonna put you're gonna max your PR on your bench press. We need eggs for the pie. I'll go buy some. So this is also the second use of will. It's for spontaneous, reactive decisions. Something happened now in the present. I will do this. So I've always liked to imagine Carnaval as an adjustment period from the beginning of the year. So what will you do differently? What are you going to do differently? Just a way to practice. I found this picture from Carnaval's past. So it's the Fu Manchu mustache. Now let me see, conversation starters. Most of these are related to Carnaval. Let me pick a good one. Which do you use more, going to or will? As a native speaker, I don't really think much about this, but as an English teacher, I have tried to be more precise about this. And I like to use will when possible, but when speaking with my friends, when speaking about generalizations, I will use going to normally. And a couple vocab words. And the challenge of the week, the Carnaval costume contest. So imagine that you're holding a Carnival costume contest and you get three chances to practice with the past, why you entered the contest. This had happened. I went to the supermarket and saw a sign. What you're wearing in the present and what will happen at the end of the contest. Of course, you are going to win. And this is the answer to the joke above. I'm going to hide that. All right. Team, that's it. Like always, thank you. Send your questions here in the chat, which is available for this, and I will see you in